Hi kids! For today's Meet the Musician segment, I am joined by Mark Alexander, who is a professional piano player and who also happens to be my cousin. So hi Mark, and thanks for joining us today. I just had a few questions for you about your life as a musician and about your instrument, the piano that you have right there. So let's start by maybe could you tell us a little bit about where you're from and what you do for a living?
I grew up in Michigan, but I live in San Antonio, Texas. I play the piano for a living. I teach at several colleges. I play for choirs and orchestras and bands around town, and I play for lots of students and of all ages.
Well, wonderful. I'm sure that's a lot of fun.
It is.
So what inspired you, or did someone inspire you to start playing the piano?
My mom was my teacher when I was really little, maybe 3 or 4 years old. She says 3, but I think I was 4. But she would practice with me and help me learn my music, and it was a really great way to start. So it was very inspiring.
Wow, I started learning piano when I was a kid too. I think I was about 7, so I can imagine starting at 3 or 4. That must have been pretty amazing. A lot of people, the kids watching, are all different ages, and so it sounds like it's really not too early, never too early to start playing the piano.
No, it really helps if you have someone helping you too when you're just starting.
Yeah, wonderful. So talk to me a little bit about practicing. How often do you practice? And maybe that's changed over the years. But I'm just curious to know, like, maybe even like, have you ever practiced a really long time in a day or something?
Well, when I got into high school, I started practicing probably 3 or 4 hours a day. I would get up really early before school and practice an hour or so, and then after school I would practice again. That was when I had competitions, and I wanted to be really well prepared and win. So I spent a lot of time practicing then. And now I practice a lot when I have things coming up, or just to keep in shape or learn new music. So it's something you always do. I enjoy it.
Wow, that's amazing, and that sounds like a lot of hard work you've put into your instrument too. What advice would you give maybe a young kid who's maybe in elementary school, and it might be difficult to practice because it's a lot of work?
Well, you don't have to sit there for 3 hours to get something learned. It's almost best if you do it like in small breaks. Like, I'll practice 15 minutes, then go do something else, and then maybe come back later and practice another 15 or 20 minutes. So breaking it up into small groups, it really helps you learn it quicker rather than sitting there for 3 hours at a time.
Yeah.
It's hard to concentrate that long, and so just when you stop concentrating, go do something else. Go play or watch TV, then come back and practice some more.
That's some great advice. Well, let's talk about performing a little bit. Is there any like particular performances that stand out to you as you think over your life as a pianist?
I do enjoy performing. I like playing with other people. I spend a lot of time as a collaborative pianist, which means I accompany singers and instrumentalists like trombone or violin, cello, just all instruments, tuba, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So there's so many performances that I enjoy. I recently played with an orchestra, a concerto, which I had just learned, and that was really fun because I knew a lot of people in the orchestra too. So it's nice to do music with friends and people you know.
Do you ever get nervous when you play?
I think I generally am pretty nervous because it's more excitement. Because if you're well prepared, it's going to pretty much go as you prepared. But if the nervous is just kind of excitement. But it's best just to kind of stay focused on what you're doing and think about the music and just not dwell on being nervous. And then it kind of will go away a little.
why do you think music is important? Maybe for kids or for even grown-ups?
I think it's important for people of every age because music is a language, and music is used to express emotions and feelings without words. You can have happy songs. I'll play some examples. Happy songs. We have sad songs. So that's a sad song. We have songs that might make you want to dance.
Nice.
We have songs that love songs. This is kind of like. So forth. We have songs that can be kind of scary, you know.
Yeah.
Scary. And we have songs that are celebration, like we have.
Wow.
So forth. So music can express all kinds of emotions.
I love that, and thank you for playing for us. That was just beautiful. I'm sure it looks like a lot of fun, and you have such a beautiful piano in your home. So thank you for sharing your talents with us. It's really been special, and I love having you in my family and knowing that there's such great musicians around me, and I know that music is all over the place. And like you said, it doesn't matter where you are around the world, what language you speak. We all have music in common, and music does share emotions like you mentioned, and we all have those same emotions. So just thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to share with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, and I appreciated meeting all of you. Thank you very much.